If two singular subjects are joined with conjunction and both are complement of each other, then they always take singular verb. I repeat, if two singular subjects are joined with conjunction and both are complement of each other, then they always take singular verb. Now there are some of the examples of such type of complementary singular subjects, like bread and butter, rice and curry, slow and steady, time and tide, horse and carriage, and so on. Such type of subjects are always taken as a singular subject in any of the sentence. For example, bread and butter is a wholesome food. Wholesome for you. Wholesome means healthy. See that? In this sentence, there are also two singular subjects and they are joined with conjunction and. But they will be followed by a singular verb. The reason is that both are complementary of each other. In breakfast we take bread and butter. Means that we have bread with butter. So both are complementary of each other. In second one, horse and carriage was standing at the gate. Horse, carriage is always driven by a horse, because in absence of horse, carriage is nothing. So both are complementary of each other. So such subject will also be followed by a singular verb. So this given sentence is also correct. First one and second one. Next rule: each, every, either, neither, many, a or n, more than one. Such words are always followed by a singular noun and a singular verb. I repeat, each, every, either, neither, many, a or n and more than one always gives a single meaning. They always denote for a single person or thing. So these are followed by a singular noun. What kind of noun? Singular countable noun, and followed by singular verb. For example, every man. Every man means every man. Each man is honest here. Every is followed by singular noun man and verb singular is. So this sentence is correct. Neither book was there. Neither is followed by a singular noun book. Verb was there. So this sentence is also correct. See that this sentence is following the condition of this rule. Third one, many a student, followed by a singular noun, a student, comes is also a singular verb, because the base form, the first form of verb is always plural. And to make this plural verb into singular, we put s or es. So over here comes is also a singular verb. So all these three sentences are correct. And for the next rule, each of, either of, neither of, none of, any of, one of. Each of, either of, neither of, none of, any of, and one of are always followed by plural countable noun, but verb is singular. Student, see over here with concentration. Each of, either of, neither of, none of, any of, one of. Such types of words are always followed by plural countable noun, but the verb is singular. Only noun is plural, but verb is singular. And this rule is most important for you because it's important from the point of view of your examination. This is very important for you. See the example. Each of the workers. Each of the workers, because each of is followed by plural noun workers, but verb is singular, is working here honestly. See that this sentence is following the condition of this rule. So this sentence is correct. Second one, one of my friends means that after one of the noun should be plural. See that my friends plural noun, but verb is singular. Was a doctor in America. So this sentence is also correct because this sentence is also following the condition of this rule. Third one, either of these books has been given her. Either of is followed by plural noun, books is given. Has is a singular word. Has been given her. So this sentence is also correct. Hence we saw that some of the rules of the subject verb agreement concord, and now you do your questions from your book, and if you have any problem then you can put your problem in your comment box, and now we will meet again in the next video. Thank you.